Hi, Jamie here from the Center for Aligned Living. I apologize for my appearance. I was out running and I got so excited. I was listening to a song and it just got me thinking, and I wanted to share with you. I don't know the artist right now and I'm not going to bother looking it up, but it goes, Where we are, I don't know where we are, but it will be okay. And it got me thinking, how often do we feel like we don't know where we are and we're not living in the present moment? We're either fixated on the past or worried about the future. And so that's, everybody says live your best life. That's not living your best life, okay? And I don't want to come off as preachy here. I'm guilty of this too. I have not mastered myself, and I am learning daily, hourly, that there is growth that needs to happen, and things need to be released from my past, and all kinds of different things. But I am learning that all we truly have is this exact moment right now, okay? So that's where you're at. You're not 2 years from now. You're not 2 years ago. You're not even this evening. Anything could happen between now and then. So they call it your point of power, is at this exact moment right now, okay? So what can you do at this exact moment right now to make your future life better, okay? And I think that the first thing that we should do is identify, that you don't know where you are. So call yourself back. Whatever you do to bring your energy, your spirit, your essence, your attention back with it, within your little bubble here, bring it back. That's the first thing to do. You can do it with breath. You can do it with just acknowledgement. You can, anything that works. I like to just, take a cleansing breath and then just visualize. It's like, oh, I know I've got some energy over there. So, I'm thinking about this. And I just visualize myself just pulling back into myself. And it feels good. And then once you have yourself back together, okay, that's where you are. Where do you go from there? Good question. You can dwell on the negative things that you don't want, or you can think about what you do want. All right? So, life is not always easy. I get it. Totally. But we make it far more difficult than it need be. I'm guilty of that. I was journaling this morning, and I kind of got on my own nerves, and you know that that's not the best way to start the day. But it was interesting because I'm paying attention to any negative emotion that I have. I'm acknowledging it in order to bring it up and resolve it. We push our feelings away, and that is not, in my opinion, living your best life. We should feel things. We should not, even the uncomfortable things. Because if you've got something in you that needs to be brought up, healed, released, many different ways to do it, and we'll get into all that. It's just so exciting. But it's not just going to miraculously disappear. More than likely. It's better to just deal with it. I don't know, maybe it's something about being from the South, but we tend to avoidance, number one tactic, was mine. I mean, I used every possible scenario, even into my adult life, to avoid issues and confrontation and conflict. I hate all of that. I mean, it just is like, bah. But it's part of life, because we're all dealing with stuff. We all have our baggage, right? Which is just the lens that we look at life through because of our past experiences. And everybody's prescription in that lens is different, okay? So things look different to different people. So we have to use compassion in dealing with other people. But in dealing with ourselves, yes, we need to use compassion, but we need to feel things. We need to understand. And if something's big and it keeps coming up and you don't know what to do with it, ask for help, Ask the universe, ask a friend, but don't dwell on the negative aspects of it. Just, I've got this thing coming up, and every time that happens, it just sets me on fire, and I get so upset, and I would like to figure out exactly why that happens. What am I feeling? What is my what's limiting me, what's my limiting belief, how have I been programmed into something that's not true, because limiting beliefs and your programming, that is not true, that is not reality. So what is reality is being aligned with yourself and with whatever you call that inside of you, your spark, your essence, the divine God, life force, energy source, living in touch, in tune with that as the focal point of your life. That's the direction. The more we can live in that space, that's living your best life, okay? I like to kind of poke fun at I'm living my best life. I think it's really cute. I'm trying. That's why I'm making these videos. And hopefully, I'll be able to help somebody out there in the world. I'm casting a wide net, and somebody's going to listen, maybe even if it's my kids someday. This is the legacy that I want to live, is that I helped people, and I was a champion for everybody's living their authentic best lives, and I think that's a good way to live and to go forward. Anyway, so you don't know where you are? That's fine. Call yourself back, and you're here. You're with now, okay? That's where you are. You're in the now once you call yourself back. And it does bring you a sense of comfort. It does me. I have a sense of comfort when I pull myself back in and I'm all together, and then, that's easy. That's easy alignment with yourself. You're there. You're in the present moment. You can see things clearer. If you're scattered all over Timbuktu, it's really hard to pick a direction or to know or to have clarity or anything going forward. You get a sense of comfort, I think, when and just security when you're aligned with reality of your essence, really. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you about today, is if you don't know where you are, just take a moment to call yourself back in, because where you are is in the now. And get yourself in the now, and then alignment will be easier, and then clarity will happen. And then once you're there, you can start thinking about and focusing on what you do want. Okay, you want to have a healthy lifestyle. That could look 1,000 different ways, if not more. But just start being deliberate with your thoughts and acknowledging that you have feelings, taking a time out or a break or a bath or a run or whatever if you need to. But just stay at it. We're all on this journey together, different roads, all leading to the same destination. I say that all the time. And I just wish you the very, 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 very best. And thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.